Welcome back. This is Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money, more bread in your mobile detailing business. Listen, today we're going to talk about apartment complexes. How would you get your information in front of a mass amount of people offline? So this goes for anybody, right? This works for anybody, man. Listen, we're going to get down to it today, all right? Now, the question number one is, why would you market at apartment complex, all right? Number one is because that's like a whole group of people in one section, right? It's like advertising on Facebook groups. It's one group of people in one section. Some complexes can have thousands of cars over there. Some complexes can have hundreds of cars over there. Some complexes can have 10 or more cars. Doesn't matter. We're trying to get them all, baby. We're trying to get every freaking dime we can get till the day we die. And that's how you gotta be just that hungry, bro. Alright. Now, I gotta cut this mess off, bro. I look like Papa Smurf. Anyway, there's two ways that I know of on how to market an apartment complex. All right, so if you're thinking you can go door by door, putting your little door hanger up there, that's a no-no. Most of them have, most apartment complexes have no soliciting, which means if you go out there and put your little stuff out, number one, they're gonna pick them all off, so you lost money. They're gonna pick them all up and throw them in the trash, so you lost money. Number two, you can get fined for it, because that's just like littering according to them. All right, trust me, I already had, I had to fine too. All right, next. All right, so two ways, the best two ways that I know of. One is this. You actually walk in the apartment complex office, right? They won't bite you. They won't cuss you out. They won't slap you or do anything crazy. Just go in there, right? You go in there and you say, hey, my name is Prince, North Carolina Beast Mode Mobile Detailing. Just want to know if I can drop off some coupons for my company. We do mobile detailing, yada, 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 yada. And at that point, they're going to say, number one, they're going to say yes, because your competition didn't do this. Your competition didn't do it. All right? And they would love to have someone on site to detail cars, right? And so you explain to them the whole little process of how you work your detailing. So you would say, we come with our own water. If you do waterless, we use a waterless wash system, so there's not going to be any debris or any harsh chemicals on the concrete. We clean up all our trash, all that good stuff, embellish, do whatever you have to do in order to secure what you need. Because once you're in the door, no one else is coming in behind you, bro. No one else is coming in behind you. So get in the door, bang that joint out, and don't let nobody else come in behind you. Now, they're going to ask for your postcards. I suggest you do postcard. Don't do flyers. Flyers are too easy to ball up, too easy to get ripped, or if you get it wet, they automatically just, the flyer is ruined. So you want to go with postcards, all right? You can go to Vistaprint, and they can get you some postcards pretty cheap, right? Pretty cheap, right? You want front and back postcards, and you want the glossy finish, all right, to make it look more professional. Might cost you a little bit, might cost you a lot, doesn't matter, because all you need is just one detail to cover your expenses from actually going out there and putting your stuff in there. Now, they're going to ask for, number one, they ask for business cards. That's number one. So you want to have a stack of business cards, you want to have a stack of postcards, 2 stacks of postcards, because 1 stack of postcards go in the main lobby right there where people can pick it up. All right, and actually, when you put that postcard down on that table or wherever it's at, what I need for you to do, good brother, this is gonna help you out. I want you to take a picture of it. All right, take a picture of the whole table. All right, and when you go home, you look at that picture and you say, if I can move this little flower out the way, I can put a little bit more, because that's going to be the representation of your company right there, right? So you want to totally take this table over, right? So you're gonna have brochures one day over there. You're gonna have coupons over there one day, along with your postcards. If you can get one of those little banners, those little freestanding postcards, not postcards, but freestanding banners, right? About this big, about the size of a notebook paper, to stand up over there. You want to totally take attention. Command attention, bruh. Command it. Right? So when people walk through that door, even though they wasn't looking for a car wash, they're going to see that stuff over there and they're going to pick it up and say, oh, we get discounts because I'm with, let's say, Brightleaf Apartment Complex. Right? And we're going to talk about customization later on. Alright? So now, when you go to the apartment complex, oh yeah, let me do the second way of doing it. The second way of doing it is like this. It costs a little bit more. Not really, but just a little bit more. The second way of doing this is you go out to the particular apartment complex. Usually the apartment complexes all have their mailbox in one section, right? So section, let's say section A through D mailbox is right here. Section E through F mailbox is over here. Section G through Z is over here, right? So here's what I want you to do here, brother. You're going to go out there. You're going to go to every single one of those mailboxes. You're going to step back. You're going to take a picture of the mailbox. All right? So you will have the address of everybody in there. Right? Of course, now sometimes they have the street address might be a little different from the actual address. So it might be like 102 apartment G, Mulaney Street. Right? Then it might be 102 apartment F, Monroe Street. So make sure you got your streets and stuff taken care of, right? So if you got to, every time you take a picture of that mailbox, you need to go take a picture. Either the following picture need to be a picture of the name of the street, right? So take a picture of the street name, right? Then when you get all that stuff back home, good brother, that's when we go into beast mode. Beast mode. Beast mode. So you're going to write down all this stuff, or either you can get your wifey to write down the addresses and all that stuff. You can type it up and have it on a. You can print out the actual labels to put on the postcard, because you're going to mail out postcards. All right, that's what you're going to mail out. You can order them joints from Vistaprint. All right, I think for like $100. I think for $100 it might be like $250, something like that, right? Out of that $100 that you send out, and if you're going really hard on it, I would say, and keep this in mind, I'm not sure how much Vistaprint really charge, right? I think it's like $100 for like $60. I'm not really sure, but go to Vistaprint.com and find out how much they charge for their postcards, right? Then you're going. I got something in my ear. Hold on a second, man. Then you're going to once you got the number of how much the postcard costs. The next thing you need to do is, this is irritating. So anyway, once you got the postcards out, the next thing you're going to do, okay, stamps cost 50 cents each where I'm from. It costs 50 cents each, so you need to put that into your budget, right? So let's say your budget is about, I don't know, $300, man. So you got to know how much you're going to send out, right? But see, we're only trying to get one detail. One detail should be able to cover what you're putting out there. Depends on what you're putting out there. If you're doing car washing, this joint will, bruh, one complex will keep you busy for months. For months, bruh. If you're doing car wash, so let's say your car wash anywhere from like $15 to like $40, $50, whatever it is, this mug will keep you busy, right? The thing on your postcard, it need to say, of course, we come to you, all right? And we'll get into customization a little bit later on, all right? So you take the picture of the mailbox and you mail them joints out, man. You mail them joints out, right? And when you start dominating that apartment complex, you move on to the next one. All right, now I'm not telling you wait to take the pictures of the next one. Go to all the ones that you see. Well, we get to it. Go to all the ones that you see. Take the picture. Make sure you have this is pretty much your mailing list. Now, when you get to Vistaprint, Vistaprint also has a mailing list. You can also order. Basically, it's like this. Basically, like this. With Vistaprint, you can say, okay, I want to send out postcard. Vistaprint is sending it directly from there. You ain't got nothing else. If you got the money, Vistaprint is sending it out from right there. So let's say you got you got sorry, I had a thought. I need to write this down. Anyway, let's say you had this is the way it works. Okay, so you go to Vistaprint, you look out for the mailing list, look for the mailing list, and so they're gonna say, okay, what zip codes do you want to hit? Right? You put in all the zip codes. Do you want new owners, new homeowners, or old homeowners? Right? People who just bought a house, or you want to wait for people who just bought a car? Right? Things like that. Like, you can get really, really specific in what you want. And then you want to dominate the city, good brother? Do you want to dominate the city? Then this is how you dominate it. You cannot dominate a city on free stuff. You can't. You can get away with it for a little while, but you cannot dominate a city, let alone the state, on free stuff. But here's what you can do. You can dominate every single zip code in your city. Just start with one and dominate it, bro. Take completely over the entire city. You want to know why? Because no one else is doing it. Alright? You want to be the man, right? You have dreams and expectations of living in this great big house, dreams and expectations of sending your kids to public school, or you know, doing whatever you want to do, bro, or having this big gigantic auto detailing team. Bro, this is the training for it. This is how you get that big team, but you gotta go through the fire first. It may seem like a lot of money right now, but good brother, when you look down the road, it's gonna bring you more money than you ever thought you could ever have. But you gotta go through the fire, and you gotta stop being a coward. Do it. Do it now. This is Prince, Grind Time TV. Take a quick break, be right back with you.
Have you been trying to start a mobile auto detailing business? Do you already have a mobile detailing business but can't quite get over the hump? Here at Team Beast Mode, we'll find all the dirty cars you can wash. Get paid every day 100% of each detail. Expand your business and work only the hours you want to work. Our packages include free on-demand training from some of the top professionals in the industry. Team Beast Mode professional online marketing for only auto detailers. Click the link to get started.
If you like these videos, definitely check out our new Facebook group. It's called Make Money in Auto Detailing, where I'll be dropping some serious ways to make money in auto detailing. Click the link below for more information. Join today. Welcome back. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. Alright, so listen, bro. Next question. What if they don't allow you to wash cars at that particular apartment complex? Alright, so let's go through the scenario. You walk in, hey, my name Prince, North Carolina Mobile Detailing or Beast Mode Detailing. We wash cars on site, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, sir, we don't allow washing out here. Oh, man, this is you. Oh, man, why not? Right? And you want to be able to answer the question. Now, more than likely, that the answer is going to, question is going to be, we don't allow it because we don't have drains. Right? And the person has to be able to suck up their water. If not, we're going to get charged for it. Then you say, correct. You are absolutely 100% correct. That is the law. That is what they require. However, I use waterless wash, so there's not going to be anything out there. Can I show you a demo of how we do it? And if you can get them to get up out their seat and walk outside while you just clean a fender, you got it, bro. You got it. Or at least they'll say, well, we need to ask our management. At that point, when they need to ask the management, right there, you're dealing with the gatekeeper. Right? That person in the front who you're talking to, that's the gatekeeper. The one on the other side of that gate, that's the one who will get you to say yes. And if you can ever get past that gatekeeper, the reason why the gatekeeper is there is because the person on the other side, he always say yes. He says yes all the time. That's why you got a gatekeeper. To keep him from saying yes, because he'd be like, yeah, go ahead, do it, yes, go. And for you guys who don't do waterless wash, you got to have some kind of way to recycle your water. All right, so I'm sure you know all the rules on that. So make sure you do that. All right. Another thing is, if you've seen the video from the other day, you definitely want to have a with the BBB. All right, so go to www.bbb.com and register your business with the BBB. That way you can use that as a part of your pitch. All right, so when you go in and you say, my name is Prince with Beast Mode Detailing. We come to your site, we come to your apartment, we clean the cars out here. We're self-equipped. We have everything we need. Only thing we need is the cars. And here's my business card. Here's my postcard. Can I leave some postcards out here so that people can pick them up? And you go from there. You go from there, good brother. So that's how you deal with that. Now, after all of this, and they still say, nah, you ain't washing no cars out here. They're right then. They're doing their clients a disservice, which is cool. No big deal. No big deal. This is what you do. It's a whole planet full of apartment complexes. A whole planet. Don't get hung up on that. Don't get disappointed on that, bro. Just go to the next one. Right? Sometimes when a lion go out, right, that lion don't catch that gazelle he wanted. That gazelle got away. Got away. I seen one of them. The lion caught the gazelle, threw him on the ground, right? Had him down on the ground, and I think another lion had came up, and he went to go. We all looking at the film, you would think that the gazelle was dead. So he turned around, looked at the lion. I mean, yeah, the lion turned around, looked at the other lion, went over there to him, and the gazelle got up and ran away. That sucks. I know that lion was like, yo, this sucks, right? Because ain't no it was hard enough to catch him in the first place, right? Sometimes the gazelle is going to get away, but guess what? It's another day, bro. It'll be a new day. And I'm going to catch me a gazelle. Period. I'm going to catch one. I ain't going to lose every single day. And once I get into the rhythm of catching them, baby, it's on and popping. Because one thing for sure is that lions, when they wake up in the morning, right? When we wake up in the morning, we know that if we don't catch that gazelle, we ain't eating, bruh. And that's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta be, bruh. And when that gazelle wake up in the morning, he know I need to outrun at least, he don't have to outrun the fastest lion, but he need to outrun the slowest gazelle. Just outrun the slowest gazelle, and he'll be all right. All right, so let's go to the next one. All right, so what I want you guys to do to get started, I want you to Google the higher end paying apartments. Don't go to the projects. All right, I have to say that. I know a lot of you guys like, duh, but I have to say that. All right, because there's people on there like, oh, for real? Don't go to the projects. All right, low end apartment complexes, dirty. Don't go to them. Don't go to them. Go to the ones you really want. Gated community. How you get past the gate? You wait for somebody to come by. You running right behind them. I do it all the time. If security come and get you, hey, man, I was looking for something. I'm in the wrong place. Whatever, man. I doubt if they even have security out there, but you want to go through that gate, bro. You want to get through that gate. Just wait for somebody. You get through that gate, take your pictures, bounce. Then you can send the mailman in there, and he'll do the dirty work for you, big bro. Or you go to Vistaprint, send out those daggone postcards online, and you ain't even left your house. Money just come right back to me, good brother. All right, so Google the high-end paying apartments out there, and go out there, take your pictures, do whatever you got to do in order to get it, right? And this is like the soft way of doing it. There's actually a better way of doing it, but for right now, this is how we gonna handle this. All right, so that's how you get those big apartment complexes, man. And like I told you, bro, it's thousands of cars out there, bro. Imagine if you're able to get out there on a consistent basis. Imagine if you're able to get out there and hook everybody up with contracts, bro. You only need one apartment complex, bro. And new people come in every single year, right? New people come in every single year, and other people leave. Right? So the opportune time to hit it is like right before school gets back in. So right around July, August, that's when you want to hit those apartments. Now you can do it anytime, but those are opportune times, because now when you give the person at the front desk your postcards, those postcards go into a portfolio for the apartment renter. That's where that goes. That's where it goes. And so when they get their portfolio out or their folder, they're going to look through and, okay, I got coupons for mobile detailing. No problem. Boom. And each month when they go in there, if they have to go in there and make a payment, then those postcards will be, your postcards will be right there. And your whole little section set up right there. All right. You also can talk to them. Now this is what happened to us one time. You also can talk to them about what do they call it? Like Renters Appreciation Day. So this is when I call my company Prince Mobile Detailing, Prince Custom Detailing. We had went out to apartment complex, and we set up a day where we can come out there and clean all the cars. Now, it was up to the office to do all the advertisement, right? We did this like twice. All the advertisement, right? And so the best thing about it is, like, if you go into the apartment complex and you offer them a special deal just for their apartment complex, they're more likely to work with you. More likely to work with you. All right, so keep that in mind. Give them a deal. All right, because they're going to provide you with 1,600 cars, bro. You're talking about going to the dealership. I ain't going to no dealership, bro. I'm going to the apartment complex and get this work. Right? So anyway, when we got the day of the event, we got there. They had like banners up. Prince is coming. Prince is coming. Get your car clean. Da 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 da. La 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 la. And you know the apartment complex paid for them joints. The apartment complex paid for them, bruh. Get this work, homie. Stop playing games. I mean, literally, some people are literally playing video games all day, wasting your time, wasting your day. One thing that you cannot get back, bruh, you cannot get your time back. I don't care how much money you got. You can't get yesterday back. And if you wasted yesterday, it's 86,400 seconds in a day. And how you use those seconds determine on where you're going to be tomorrow, the next day, the next day. If you're lollygagging, playing games, joking around with people who have no business sense whatsoever, tearing down your business because they hate to see you go up. But you going up this year. If I got to go to your house and drag you out the house, you are going to make this business work this year. Join Team Beast Mode. Perfect pitch right there. Join Team Beast Mode, baby. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. When I come back, we're going to talk about making your postcards, why you want to make your postcards custom made. All right, be right back with you, Prince Grind Time TV.
Have you been trying to start a mobile auto detailing business? Do you already have a mobile detailing business but can't quite get over the hump? Here at Team Beast Mode, we'll find all the dirty cars you can wash. Get paid every day 100% of each detail. Expand your business and work only the hours you want to work. Our packages include free on-demand training from some of the top professionals in the industry. Team Beast Mode professional online marketing for only auto detailers. Click the link to get started.
Welcome back, Prince Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. All right, so we talking about how to market at apartment complexes. So now we're at the postcard, right? You want to custom make each postcard design for the complex. If the name of the complex is Johnson Apartments, then you want to put it on your joint, Johnson's Apartment Mobile Detailer, all right? Or Johnson Apartment Discounts for Mobile Detailing. All right, you can't use their logo, but you can put their name on there, right? And if you're mailing it, that works best. That works best. All right. If you're going inside the actual complex, you might want to do a generic one, just one that says North Carolina Mobile Detailing, blah 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 blah. Here's my discount. You can go that way, generic way, but it makes it a little bit more personal when you're doing custom. When everything is custom. So you got Johnson, you got Brian's, you got Brenda's, you got all these different complexes, right? Custom make each one of them for it, right? You can take it with a grain of salt. I know that it works. That's what I do know, right? When you custom make that joint, because they think, because when the customer pick it up, they're thinking this is from their apartment complex. Oh my God, they got somebody coming to clean cars. I didn't get a discount. Let me call this guy, right? Or let me go to the website or whatever. That's how that works. That's how that works. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get to the point where we're gonna go ahead and close it. Once you start getting work at the apartment complex, you have to figure out a way to retain your customers. All right, you have to retain your customers. By retaining them, I mean that you need to keep up with their phone number, you need to keep up with their name, you need to keep up with their email and address. All right, you have to figure out a way to do that. I made plenty of videos on how to do it, so I'm not gonna get into it. All right, I'm not gonna get into it. So that's something that you definitely must do. If you're not doing it, you letting money walk in the front door and right out the back door, bro. Listen, I tell these guys all the time, the money is not in the initial detail. The money is in the contract. It's having that customer forever. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. All right, so I know that guys, man, that have been watching me and have been, been doing detailing for a minute, and you like, there's no way I can add this into my detailing system, man. I done made some mistakes in my detailing. You know what I'm saying? My van is not up to par. My truck is not up to par. My chemicals are not up to par. Bruh, let me tell you something, bruh. Let me tell you something. It's this cat named Megatron, right? From the Transformers. Megatron, right? His rival is Prime, right? Optimus Prime. And so for many, many years, he had been trying his best to destroy this cat Prime. He could not beat him, right? Physically, yeah, he can beat him, but something always happened to where Prime gets saved, right? And I'm gonna tie this up with mobile detailing in a minute. So in the cartoon, there was a time when Prime actually killed Megatron, right? Not killed him, but he was pretty much dead, right? The Autobots put the smack down on them boys, right? And so there was in this ship, spaceship. The name of the spaceship is Astro Train, if you want to know. Astro Train's a triple train. Astro Train, and Astro Train was like, listen, there's too much weight on this mug. If we don't lose some weight, then I'm gonna crash and we all gonna die. And Starscream, which was Megatron right hand man, was like, well, we kicking off everybody who half dead, and that included Megatron, right? So he kicked everybody off that was half dead. And Megatron, and I'm tying this up to it, Megatron, they was floating in space, right? Megatron and these other cats, right? They floating around in space. They ran across this dude, right? They ran across this dude, and this dude changed their life. This dude rebirthed their whole system, right? So now he was reborn, not into Megatron, but reborn into Galvatron. And Galvatron, right, your new business, right, that you're going to create, your mobile detailing business that's going to rise up out of the ashes, came, and that dude killed Prime, like the first day. Boop, 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 knocked him out. The second you get to the point that enough is enough, that I'm tired of living the way that I'm living, that's when things start to change, right? There was two guys on a porch, and he had his dog out there. Every now and then the dog would be like, ah! And then the dude asked me, he said, what's wrong with your dog? He said, well, he laying on a nail. He said, well, why won't he move? He said, because it don't hurt bad enough. When that thing hurt you bad enough, you're gonna get up and move. You're gonna do the necessary moves to get off that job. You're gonna make the necessary moves to do what you gotta do to make this mobile detailing business work. Because right now it's spring. Spring and summer, you ought to be destroying it, killing it, taking no prisoners, bro. Expanding your company. That's what you should be at the point of doing. Right? So I hope I said something to bless you in this episode. Man, go out and get these apartment complexes. There's no one out there detailing. Go get it. Until next time, grind time.